Hello everybody. Holy shit, am I excited. Dragon Age Origins. My friends introduced me to this game. I've never seen a single Let's Play video or any content or any reviews. I just came across it in my general store when I bought this new microphone. Oh yeah. And I was like, meh, it's cheap, I'm gonna buy it. I'm gonna play it. And I'm gonna make a Let's Play of it. Because I want. So, let's start this thing up. New game. Ooh, that's nice. Looks a bit like one of those Viking symbols. Oh. And so is the golden city blackened with each step you take in my hall. Marvel at perfection, for it is fleeting. You have brought sin to heaven and doom upon all the world. Canticle of Phrenales, 8:13. He did just wake up.
The chantry teaches us that it is the hubris of men which brought the Darkspawn into our world.
Darkspawn?
The mages had sought to usurp heaven, but instead, they destroyed it.
Destroyed heaven? What?
They were cast out, twisted and cursed by their own corruption. They returned as monsters, the first of the Darkspawn.
Okay. Darkspawn.
They became a blight upon the lands, unstoppable and relentless.
They demons. Or...
The Dwarven kingdoms were the first to fall.
No!
And
Not
from the deep
wolves.
roads, the Darkspawn drove at us again and again, until finally we neared annihilation.
That guy in the background looks badass. Badass. That's some hot wolves. Oh shit! Ouch! Jesus
Till
Christ!
the Grey Wardens came. Men and women from every race, warriors and mages, barbarians and kings. The Grey Wardens sacrificed everything to stem the tide of darkness and prevail.
Hey. Oh my god, it's Ghibli! My axe! Monster!
It has been 4 centuries since that victory, and we have kept our vigil. We have watched and waited for the Darkspawn to return. But those who once called us heroes have forgotten. We are few now, and our warnings have been ignored for too long.
Oh shit. Badass. Yeah. Can I play that guy because I want to kick him off?
It may even be too late. For I have seen with my own eyes what lies on the horizon. Maker, help us all.
That was epic. That was really, really epic. My god. Can I play that guy with the... The background you select will determine which of 6 distinct opening stories you play through. It also affects how characters respond to you throughout the game. Okay, I can be a human, or I can be a male or female human. The most numerous yet the most divided of all the races. I'm not gonna read all this because that would be boring. I can like scroll through, read it. So you can read it if you want to. Right? And elf. Never was a big fan of elf. Oh. They look almost the same, the elf is just smaller. Nice. Or A dwarf. I think I'm gonna be a badass dwarf. Plus maybe we can be a rogue. Rogues are skilled adventurers who come from all walks of life. Or, well, I'm gonna go with what I always go with. I'm gonna be a dwarf warrior, and I'm gonna have an epic shield. Dwarf commoner, born castless in a land where rank is everything, bound as the lackey and thug of a loyal crime lord, you have spent your life invisible, until chance thrusts you into the spotlight where you can finally prove whether you will be defined by your actions or your birth. Or a dwarf noble. As the favored child of the dwarven king, you proudly take up your first military command, only to learn that the deadly intrigues of family and sycophants may pose a greater danger than even the battlefield. Well, I'm gonna be a dwarf commoner. Born shit, live shit, fight shit. Can I get a shield? That's like, I want to get a shield.
Greetings.
Greetings. Let's make this guy as beautiful as possible. Okay, we're not gonna make any presets, we'll do this ourselves. Portray. Oh, we can change that thing. Well, our guy is always gonna look up into the sky. He's gonna be like, oh man. No, if you can get him to look like straight into the camera. Look at me, you beautiful thing, you. There we go. He's gonna be in the corner. Oh man. Oh, he can look like, if he's like in the top right corner, he can look down at the screen. We need a blue background. Expression. Oh, he needs to look angry like, meh. Voice. Wise.
I have lost the spell.
Cocky.
How do you do?
Experienced.
Greetings.
Smart.
Greetings.
Suave.
Charmed, I'm sure.
Violent.
Greetings. My spell.
Cocky.
How do you do? Greetings.
We want
Greetings. Charmed, I'm sure.
I need to suave. And we need an awesome name. I know what it is. We're gonna call him Aruk. What can I change? Don't want to be called Braska. Alright, Aruk. That's my usual name. Next. Well, I'm just gonna say we need a lot of strength. Wait, dexterity. What does dexterity do? Balance higher dexterity improves the character's chances to hit, makes the character more likely to dodge. Oh. We need a lot of dodge because I'm gonna be the damage taker in this thing. Points to spend expert combat training. Expert combat, what can we do? Survival. The character can detect the presence of nearby creatures below the character's own level. This skill also grants a small bonus to nature resistance. Survival sounds good. Next. More points. Dual weapon, dual striking. Warrior powerful. Size striking. Weapon and shield. Shield bash. We want a shield bash. And no, shield shield block and shield bash. Play. We're gonna go normal because I'm not a noob. Well, I am, but whatever. Left click on any of your characters to take control of him or her. Try positioning each of your characters tactically. Move rogues into a backstab position and move archers to a hill to rain down arrows while you blah blah blah.
Deep beneath the Frostback Mountains sits Orzammar, largest and proudest of the two remaining dwarven cities. Once the seat of an underground empire, Orzammar now stands alone, cut off from the world by the Darkspawn, still clinging to the memory of its former glory. Below the vast statues and gilded halls where the noble families play at politics, the lower castes live in their shadows, scurrying to serve like their ancestors before them. Below that is you. You are casteless, the dirty secret staining Orzammar's perfect society.
What a bastard.
Forced, along with your sister, to sell your services to the crime lord Barat. To the rest of Orzammar, you are proof that the casteless deserve their fate. But you know you do what you have to, the same as everyone, just to survive.
Yeah.
I can't keep gambling on you forever, Precious. You've got a sweet look, something to light a man on fire. But you gotta make it count.
Please, Barat. Can we not do this in front of my brother?
Why not? He knows the slope of the land, don't you, boy?
But that's me. He's right, whatever it takes to get out of this cesspool. Didn't I tell you not to talk that way to my sister? We owe you everything, Barat. We won't let you down. Don't worry, she'll find a man or she'll answer to me. Didn't I tell you not to talk that way to my sister, you son of a bitch?
You told me a lot of things, not one of which meant more than a fart in a middens. Before me, your sister was just another duster. Now check her out. Braids down to here, gold-capped teeth. She can recite elf poetry and play the string harp. Every man's dream. All she's gotta do is find a lord, squeeze out some kid who looks like him, and we're all living the easy life in the Diamond Quarter.
Please, don't get involved. You know that never goes well.
I don't like to see him treating you that way.
I'll treat her however I like, as long as you both eat off my plate. You keep your head down and say aye to any job I decide is low enough for scum like you. In return, I put out coins so you can doll yourself up and get a belly full of some nobleman's brats. Then you both go free, and I get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life.
Also, I'm playing this like how I would react real life, so you can see how much of a monster I am. Both go free and you get to join the family and be called my lord for the rest of the little prince's life. And her son will call you uncle and come visit on name days. Yeah.
That's what everyone likes. A castless with a big mouth. But I didn't come for the joy of your company. I've been looking at my investments, and this one hasn't borne much gold. I'm giving you another week, Precious. If you haven't found a patron, you're back to sweeping streets.
But I have. I've met someone. That is, I didn't want to promise, but he seemed interested.
So get off her back and tell me my job for today. See, she's found she's found someone. I told you we'd deliver.
It's nothing definite, but he said he wanted to see me again.
Excuse me if I don't start knitting booties. Until I do, you're the one who's going to keep paying her debts with your service to the Carta.
You have some more errands for me to run? Yeah? Huh?
A few. Do a good job, and you might work your way up to footpad one of these days. Your buddy Lesky's waiting outside. He knows what I'll need from you today. Don't even think about bungling this job. Your whole family's on loose sand with me right now. And I know you don't have anywhere else to turn.
Bastard.
I'm sorry you had to see that.
You don't have to hide anything from me, Rika.
I know. You've always been a good brother. always tried to protect me. I should have told you. Barat's been warning me ever since 2 of his other girls found patrons at Lord Harrimont's reception. They've been getting gifts already. Lord Rooston gave Elsie a surface silk gown and she's not even pregnant. Barat's getting impatient.
Isn't the work I do for Barat enough?
You've worked hard to keep him from throwing us out. I can only imagine the horrible things he's made you do. But there are a lot of desperate dwarves in Orzammar. He could buy any one of them to run messages and knock skulls.
It's not fair that Barat gets to push us around.
Money gives him power. He's got family on the surface, which means he can smuggle up lyrium and smithcrafts, and bring down silks, wines, and furs. And he played it smart. When he started expanding, he made sure it was only the castless he shook down for protection, so the guardsmen didn't care.
Now he has everything a dwarf could want.
I hope there's more you want in life than to be some copper-plated crime lord. You've still got the chance to get out of here. Dream big. Be a paragon. Don't stop at becoming another Barat.
Has anyone noticed how little we look alike? I'm just saying it. We're brother and sister, but like, I'm this like really guy who's seen some shit, and she's like this pale redhead. Someone like me could never actually be a paragon, because I'm epic.
It wouldn't be the first time. Garelon the Blood-Risen was born castless, you know, before he went to the surface. And he came back and won the throne. Many paragons have humble origins. All that matters is that the Assembly recognizes their achievements. And once they get that vote, they found their own house, and are as noble as if the ancestors themselves had made it so.
Imagine founding our own house. That would certainly surprise Mother. No, I'm a dreamer.
So what are you standing around here for? Go do something great.
That would certainly surprise Mother.
Oh, don't pay attention to her. She's just a bitter old drunk. She also said you'd never learn to walk or stop dumping in the bed. Make something of yourself just to spite her.
Maybe I will at that.
Maybe you will. But until then, we can only serve as Barat demands. And he won't like it if either of us is late.
You're right. Goodbye.
Stay out of trouble. I'll see you tonight.